Grand Rising Libras. Welcome back to my channel. It's your girl King. Get you some, get you some, get you some. Happy Soulful Sunday, Libras. Happy Beltane. Happy May Day. May Day, Libras. May Day. Happy May Day, which is also another name for Beltane. Beltane is all about honoring life. It's a celebration of the peak of spring and the beginning of summer. It's a coming together of the May Queen, or Flora. It's a time of them falling in love with one another. The May Queen and the young Oak Queen, or the Green Man. This is a time of unions being consummated. And their specific union is a symbol of sacred marriage. This is a marriage of earth and the sky. This is about a passage of moments involving sexuality, sensuality, joy, vitality, passion, creation. We're stepping into a whole new month. It's a time for shifting our energies. As the weather changes, so do we. So let's tap in, Libras, and see what's going on for you in this passage of moments. Hello to all of my new subscribers, my faithful few, and my folks just breezing on through. What it do? I hope all of you are happy, healthy, and well today. Are you happy, Libra? If you're happy and you know it, comment below. Let's see what these lessons and blessings are, Libra, because they are aplenty, is what I'm hearing. And as I always say, every lesson, Libra, every single one is a blessing. Please do remember, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you are aware of when your girl is uploading the next videos, especially for you, Libra. Now, some or all of these messages may or may not resonate with you in this current passage of moments, so please do only take the messages that vibrate with you. If it's not what rings true for you, then most likely it's not what it do. You know what to do. Leave it on the counter. Okie dokie, Libras. Angels, what's going on for my Libras? What are their lessons? Okay. We'll take it. And we'll get two more. What else, Angels? Slippery lessons, huh, Libra? Okay, well, there it is. So we have 20, we have enough. It says you were born enough. You were born for this and you were born enough, Libra. Everything is self-contained. Everything is within. You are enough. Some of you have had enough. You've had it up to here, Libra. You've had it up to here. You've had enough. But it's because you are enough. You finally figured out your self-worth, Libra. How much you are worth. And Libra, you are worth a gaggle. That's a lot. You, sir. You, ma'am. You, lady. You, ma'am. High Vibe Tribe. I'm talking to you. Earth Angels. Where you at? I see your wings. Do you? Are you listening to the call of the wild, Libra? Are you listening to the call of your higher self, of the Most High, of your spiritual team? Yes, you're hearing enough because you are enough. And we have accountability. It says responsibility is a gift of love to yourself and others. Wow, Libra, taking accountability for oneself, because yeah, you are enough. This self-worth, this accountability, this responsibility for oneself that you have taken on. that you stand within. Look at all the knowledge you've ascertained, Libra, and rest upon your back in your satchel, in your carry-all. And there you go off into the distance, Libra, breaking boundaries. Look at the fence, it's broken. You're going right through that bitch. Yes, yes, sir, yes, ma'am, yes, you are. You're breaking the boundaries, you're breaking the parameters, you're stepping outside the lines. Libra, you're coloring all outside the lines with your vibrancy, your colors, your flair, your air. And all this knowledge that you've ascertained, that you've gained from the experiences that you've walked through. Now you get to pass through these gates, these parameters, this precipice that you were standing upon. Is that water down there? Or is that just the pathway? It looks like the pathway, Libra. You're stepping rightfully and righteously upon your path. A lot of things shifted for you in the fall, Libra. A lot of things have shifted for you this spring as you step into this new season of accountability and responsibility, because you've realized your self-worth. You know who you are. You're standing firmly in your power because you're listening to the call of the wild, that which is you, that which is all source. This is why many of you have received your wings. So we have 20 to 19. So we had to take some steps back, Libra. We had to take some steps back before we could burst through the bubble, before we could crash through the glass ceiling, before we could step beyond the boundaries, beyond the restrictions, the restraints, and the chains. We had to break free, and indeed, Libra, you have. We have creative power, Libra. You're so creative. You're so powerful. Say it loud. You're creative and proud. For the people in the back, let me show you. Just with your birthing, Libra, some of you may be pregnant. This is the season for sexuality, sensuality, creation, and birth, rejuvenation and renewal, recyclability. Recycling these energies back into yourself. You're feeding, nurturing, and naturing of your own creative powers. Libra, your hair is growing so long. Your connection to the universe, Libra, is growing so strong. Now, I would caution, because we have creative power here, we have 12. So 1 and 2 is 3. When the 2 become the 1, they can make 3. So Libra, if you're not planning on birthing a baby, be protective of these creative powers, as you should. Either way, but whether you are pregnant physically, whether you are pregnant metaphysically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, visually, there's a lot of womb energy here, Libra, be you male or female. The womb energy extends to both sexes, as we all come from the womb, do we not? It says release your alchemical energy into the world, Libra. That's what you're doing. You're birthing these new ideas. Creative visualization. There's a lot of gold here because you are golden, Libra. This is you utilizing your own powers, your innate abilities. Using your consciousness to manifest that which is not seen into the seen. Seeding intentions and birthing manifestations. We have 21, key to intimacy. It says, intimate love is a core need to be met in relation to ourselves and those closest to us. The journey to intimacy often includes learning what love is not. So sometimes, Libra, and it's funny because I was listening to a song earlier, and it said that you have to hurt in order to know good. And I thought about that statement for a moment. You have to know hurt in order to know good. And I don't think that's necessarily a true statement, because we all are incarnated from love. That is our natural alchemical state. That is our base. That is what we are derived from. Universal love from source. We only know pain in order to remember love. You do not have to know pain in order to know good, when at first you are good, you are love. But pain does help you to grow. That's why they call it growing pains. But sometimes it hurts to grow. It's a lesson, very necessary for our growth. You are growing in love. This key to intimacy, I see, is with yourself, Libra, because you are standing here in the dark, but you are the light because you hold the key to intimacy with yourself. Who else could you be any more intimate with than self? Who else knows more than anything above you or about you, save the Most High, or whatever you should choose to believe in? No one knows you like you. No one is more intimate with you than you. You hold the key to intimacy of self. And when you know thyself, when you know your own sensuality, your own sexuality, your own passions, your own desires, then you can more clearly and effectively not only display the love that you have for yourself, but you also teach others how to love you as well. You also demonstrate to others how they may be able to be intimate with you on whatever level. Intimacy is not just about sex. 24 says, empty, the ending and beginning lie at either side of the same door. Exactly. When you're leaving a store, you're also entering the world, right? If you're walking out of a store, so you're walking through a door, you're leaving one thing, but you're entering another. They lie on either side of the same door. Do you see this womb energy here? Yams could be significant. Sweet potatoes, pumpkin, squash, yellow and orange fruit, pineapples, papaya, mangoes. Some of you may be eating golden colored foods, feeding your sacral. That's a lantern twice. Libra, you're coming out of this hermit energy. This is beautiful new energy to spring forth into on this May day. Look at the lantern and the key she's holding. The keys to success, the keys to your own light dwell within your own heart, Libra. They dwell within your own creative forces in your womb. Look at that fire. You see the lantern as well? Look at that transformation. The transformation that you've been flying into, Libra. See the butterfly flying towards the lantern, but where is the light? The light is within your womb. It's within your creative forces, your creative belly, your creative mind, your creative eye. Look at the force and conviction of clarity, discernment, intuition that lies in her eyes. See, you're not afraid to be vulnerable, to be exposed, Libra. You still cover up a bit. You're still protective of your heart, but you're not afraid to be vulnerable. Because again, you realize that your heart space energy is your superpower. Look how she wields it, this heart chakra energy. You're a golden child. You know that love is the greatest power in all the universes, and you wield it well. These are beautiful lessons, Libra. Let's see what else. Blessings do we have for my Libra's angels? What blessings do we have for my Libras? So we have acceptance. Yeah, what did I say? You guys have accepted the fact that you are enough. Oh, Libra, I am just, there's so much just, it's just a release. It's just like a heavy weight off your chest. It's just a newness in your energy. It's just, you're springing forward. Wow. Libra, your energy is so explosive, and look what flew on the floor. Just explosive abundance, Libra. Oh, wow. I'm smiling ear to ear like a Cheshire cat, Libra, right now. You guys' energy is so, this is so beautiful for all of you. So we have acceptance. It says, I am learning to accept the things that I cannot change. What you cannot change is the fact that you know your own worth right now. Why would you let go of knowing that you're enough, of knowing what you came here to do? How could you let go of the path that you're on, the guidance you have been gifted with, the assistance you have been given? You were chosen for this, Libra, because you were born for this. You are enough. You were born enough. You were meant to be this earth angel. You were meant to use the heavenly fires within you for the greater good, for all. For you are enough. God's warriors is what I just heard. Failure says, I understand that a mistake is only an opportunity to learn. Libra, you're overstanding. You're taking accountability for the things that have worked out in your life and for the things that have not. There is an overstanding, an understanding of why things have spun certain ways, why they worked out in the way that they did. These outcomes. This is about bursting through that gate, right? Turning that perimeter, that restraint, that chain into shreds. Letting go, Libra. Going where no signpost points. Making your own way. Taking accountability for your own journey, your own path. The way you walk, your gait. Pride. I love myself and I see myself in everyone. The things that you are creating, Libra, the things that you are birthing are for everyone. And it's because you have let go of that pride within. You have decided to share. You Can't be selfish with your gifts, Libra, because you were sent here to share them. And because you now more see yourself as part of the whole, this oneness energy, this collective coming together, this unison, this marriage, union energy. All for one and one for all. United we stand, together we rise. This is dropping down out of the ego and working with those that truly help us blossom as we also help them blossom. This lotus flower, this star fire energy. It's a lot going on in the cosmos right now, Libra, yes? The eclipse yesterday, eclipsing things out of our lives, burning things down to ashes in order to use that pot ash to fertilize and seed the soils for new seeds of intentions to be planted, new manifestations to be birthed and unearthed. Love, I commit to the practice of seeing the good in all things. Seeing the good in all things, loving yourself, recognizing that self-love, that self-care, that self-intimacy. Being intimate with self. Again, not speaking about sex. This is getting to know yourself on levels you couldn't have imagined you would have ever reached. But you did, Libra. You've received many pearls of wisdom. And do you see the black pearls? These major life lessons, these black pearls, that have helped you achieve that one white one in the middle. Took a lot of time, a lot of patience, a lot of ascension, a lot of leveling up, a lot of adversity, a lot of learning to see and operate in dark spaces, learning how to be your own light, your own savior, sometimes your own witness. A lot of the times your own witness, right, Libra? Your own witness to your own miracles. How you got yourself, dug yourself, lit yourself out of dark spaces. And some of you had to be stowed away, pulled down into this darkness, into the stillness, to quiet yourself away from the conundrum of interference and illusions, distractions, distortions, so that you could come to love yourself, even in the darkness. For you are the light, and you hold the keys to your own success, because again, Libra, you are already born enough. You just had to see it. You had to see it in the dark before you could see it in the light, to see that you are the light. Abundance. It's explosive, Libra. It's explosive. I am a limitless being, and I can manifest whatever I desire in this physical reality, Libra. This leads back to this creative power, this alchemical force that has always been within you. Waiting to be expressed. At times sitting dormant. But you have opened the threshold, Libra. You've opened the floodgates. You've emptied yourself of the things that do not belong in order to open up this creative space, in order to allow abundance to be birthed into your light, into your life. Because you are the light. So you're not in this hermit energy. You're not in the dark anymore, Libra. You're out in the world. You're almost naked. You're almost vulnerable. You're almost fully exposed. Lying by a cool pool of settled emotions. Laying on the greenness, the freshness of new growth, new experiences, new possibilities. And where are you staring, Libra? Up into space. The very space that you create this abundance in. The very space that this abundance falls down from, comes up from, seethes out from, expands from. Lotus flower. Libra, you've broken chains, you've busted through fences, you've ascended on numerous levels. Your angels ask you to continue to utilize this womb energy, this creative alchemical power, this force, this chi that lies within you. For as you express this creative force within you, as you bless and grace the world with your self-abundance, you too shall be blessed in that same cycle, in that same season. Keep that energy, Libra, because it shall be recycled back to you, reverberated back into your auric field, your space. Keep on loving you, Libra. That is the ultimate superpower. Remember that you were born enough. Know too that I love you. And I thank you and I appreciate each and every single one of you, Libra or not. For without you, it would just be me. Do use your own intuition and discernment to continue making the very best decisions for yourself. I know that you will. Help our channel to grow and expand like the lotus flower that you are, Libra, by sharing these videos. If you would like to monetarily contribute to the growth and expansion of our channel, you may do so through Cash App, $GYRL KING, the number 3, the number 6 tarot, listed down in the description box below, as well as information pertaining to if you would like to request your own personal reading. They are open. Libras, have yourselves an amazing rest of a soulful Sunday. Enjoy Beltane however you may or may not celebrate it. Know that you are loved, know that you are enough, and know that your girl King, got your back. I will always continue to root and cheer for you as a spiritual cheerleader should do. Thank y'all so much. I love you. United we stand, together we rise. Holla at your girl.